Hi, family. We're live at the LOP MOC party in Philadelphia. Yes, and this is your host, Not Son, and I have very dear associates of mine in the swinger lifestyle, and there happen to be a couple, not male and female couple, but female and female couple, and we're going to talk about the dynamic of what's the word of a lesbian couple in a swinger lifestyle. So, ladies, do you feel that, or do you believe, or do you think, or do you know that people treat you different from the traditional, so to speak, couple, like male-female couple? Do they treat you different because, you in what they call a lesbian relationship in the swinger lifestyle?
Well, honestly, for me, I'm an aggressor, I think that they would do it a little bit more better when it's two femmes, but it's a little bit more harder when it's an aggressor and a femme together. I don't think that the male respect the aggressors more than, I'm not a regular male. So when it comes to the respectful level with my wife, it's more like they don't look at me as like the male or whatever. They just look at it as like, all right, she's just another female. So I don't get the same like respect that other males get.
Well, I do think that because you're an aggressor, that they may not try certain things with her as opposed. You don't think so?
No. Because at the end of the day, like when it comes to a regular, heterosexual couple with a male and a female, the male, there'll be more respectful in terms of asking questions. For me, what I've gotten is more of a, well, they'll go to her first. I'm like, all right, why you gotta go to her? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, if they're looking at a big burly dude, they ain't gonna say no shit like that to him. And that's how I've seen it so far.
Because I would think that how you carry yourself, you carry yourself with, I don't take no shit type of aura with you. And I find it funny that, well, then again, I don't even find it funny because dudes could be very disrespectful. So they don't really give a fuck for the most part. But, well, how does the females in the lifestyle approach y'all? Like, how do they treat y'all? Do they go to her first or do they go to you first or whatever the case?
They come to both of us. And the females isn't no problem. It's I would say it's more the single males. It's not the males that is married, because for me, the ones that's married, they have that more respectful level because they know that communication, that bond between a husband and wife, and in terms of the way that you should value your spouse. The men just look at it as another chick on the block, and my wife is not no other chick on the block. She's my wife.
So, do you find more couples approaching y'all, or single dudes or single women?
She holding a concealed weapon.
I think it'd be more the single ones. For me, it'd be the single ones, because with the heterosexual, the male and the female, is because the male's not sure, the husband was not sure if he's able to do anything like with me or whatever, so they'll be more hesitant. Whereas the single ones, they don't give two shits. They'll just see what they could get.
So have y'all ever been in a swap with couples? With a male-female couple?
Yes, we have.
So how does that work? I've never seen that before.
Well, my wife is bisexual. So when the swap happens, my wife would be with the male and I'll be with the female.
Duh. So like
that's how it works.
So was it, now keep it 100, was there any time where you thought or had a thought that you would play with another man?
No.
Nah, no desire, no inkling of a desire.
No, because when you see my wife, it's like I'm looking at my wife, the ass, the tits, everything, and when that other person, when their spouse has something I'm looking at that looks just as good as my wife, then that's what I'm drawn into. Not, the beard don't do it for me, the hairy chest don't do it for me, and stuff like that. I'm getting wet off of ass, tits, pussy. Like that's what I'm into.
So do guys approach you?
Yes. Because they're looking at it as, okay, well, she got a tight pussy, she don't know what it's like, or whatever the case is. And then you got those type of guys that has that old school mentality where, let's see if she get this dick. She might think about, I just crossed her back over to the straight lifestyle.
Yeah, or switch you.
Oh yeah, or switch too. Like now they just made me like bi or stuff like that. Or I haven't had a tight ass pussy in a minute.
They made you buy or they made you come back to males.
Basically, nobody can make me come back to males and stuff. And regardless of the case, if I have a son, that's a bond me and my son's father had. That don't mean other males could get the same bond that me and him had at the time.
So I find it like, so when did you lose that attraction towards men? Was that before the lifestyle?
No, that was after my son's father.
Oh damn, that's deep. All right, anyway.
Lifestyle. Before the lifestyle.
Yeah, before the lifestyle. Yeah, because my son is 17 now, so yeah, that's before the lifestyle.
So how long y'all been in the lifestyle?
Well, we've been married for 8 years, so I guess 7 years, something like that.
Well, both, together like 7 to 8 years, but separately, my wife is the one that brought me into the lifestyle. So for me, it would be the 7 to 8 years, and for my wife, it would be 20 plus years.
So did y'all meet in the lifestyle?
No.
So y'all met on the humble.
Yeah, because we used to work together.
So what made y'all get in the lifestyle?
Well, for me, it'll be more of that's part of my wife. You know, when you meet somebody, you're supposed to know everything about them. You understand me? Because once you with that person, you're supposed to accept that person for who they are. So if they have another half to them, you're supposed to know that half too, and let me be the judge of whether I want to continue a relationship or whatever we have together. So that's what happened. My wife introduced me to it to see if I would like it and stuff like that, and I'm here now.
So do you like it so far?
Yes.
So what is it about the lifestyle that you like?
In terms of interacting with different people on a social aspect, in terms of learning like the different walks of life outside of just seeing people on the street or working with them, and just having fun at the same time.
So are there times where you want to take a break from the lifestyle where it's too much and we got to fall back and regroup?
Well, the thing is with the way we do it is that we go to like main events. So if they have like 3 parties a year, that's what we're going to. Or when you have like certain groups that have like parties that we never been to or ever experienced, then we'll go to that. On top of that, like once we leave these parties, then that's it.
So do you think that people judge y'all because you're not what they may call a traditional couple?
In all actuality, even when they see the heterosexuals, to me, I don't even know if they even know what a traditional couple is. Honestly.
Yeah, I could dig it. I could, but I'm just saying, it's like, you know, they say the lifestyle is supposed to be a judgment-free zone. It's supposed to be non-judgmental, but people judge. So I was just asking, like, when they see the both of y'all, do y'all get side-eyed, or do y'all get like the comments, or people fuck with y'all regardless?
You know what? In terms,
We get approached and we get side-eyed. It's like a combination of both.
By the males or females or both?
Both. We get side-eyed by men and females. We get approached by men and females.
I think the reason why we get side-eyed is once again based on the judgmental part. You got a lot of bi women or some curious women that's like, damn, I want to see what it's like to be with a female, regardless if it's with my wife that's looking all sexy and everything like that. And then you got the stun that, because I wear, men clothes or whatever the case is, it's like, all right, let's see. But it's not bad because she looks like a guy, but she still got those female parts I want to see. Or you know what, I'm more attracted to my wife her wife with the tits and the ass and the whole thing. Yeah, we could go get nails done and stuff, but I think everybody's going to judge regardless, because you got the old school people that believe like a man and woman should be together. Then you got the free spirited people that's like, you know what, anything freaking goes. So whatever y'all do, y'all do. So
I know you get annoyed when random dudes come up to your wifey like old boy had did without asking. Are you annoyed of that, or you just say, well, fuck it, it is what it is? Because I know dudes may approach her, don't even ask you, totally disregard your existence like you don't exist, like other dudes do to other couple or even other females. So are you the type of person you want somebody to ask her or ask you vice versa before they could touch or be touchy-feely towards her?
You know what, it's based on...
Or you just say, fuck it, it's up to her?
My thing is, I've always trusted my wife and stuff like that, and no matter what happens, I'm always there. So I always trust her. But now if I see like the person's not listening,
Watch my face.
yeah, and you know we have that communication where you see, you know your spouse like body language, her face and stuff, and it seems like the person ain't getting the hint, and that's when I step in. But we're not gonna be doing like how I see other dudes be doing, like walking up to a chick and you grab the ass and stuff like that, and there's no way in hell you can miss the rock on my wife's finger. So at the end of the day, you know, you still the thing is with these guys, with some of these guys, when I say all of them, is that I'm a person, I sit back and watch, and I know how my wife is. So I like to see when people don't know that we're together, because at the end of the day, when my wife goes to hang out, you know, and just have fun or whatever the case is, at least I know she's good with that person I just saw you interact with, and I know that the person's gonna treat my wife right and stuff like that. But now if I see you treating her like just some random broad you're not gonna give two shits about, then that's when I'm gonna have a problem.
So do you allow her to play with single males?
For me, no, because we have our own rules.
So no single males. So it's just a swap, or what's y'all dynamic, y'all rules?
Well, for me, my wife allowed me to make the rules since I'm the one that, you know, that she brought in. So for me, it has to be married couples or single females, only because for the married couples, I know for a fact, like, they have that, not all married couples, but like you got some married couples that they have that tight bond, you know, whether they're walking the streets or walking the hallway.
They got somebody to answer to.
No, it's not about answering. It's more like it's just that respect, period. You understand me? Because you can see
Accountability.
yeah, like you can see people giving respect without even speaking words. You know what I'm saying? Me? And you got some dudes that they could be walking right next to their wife, whatever the case is, and they talking like straight up shit or whatever, and you like, damn, you're like, nah, if you treating her like that, like, I don't want you, nah, I'm good.
Well, there you have
Good.
Well, there you have it. This has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your host, Not Son, baby. Check out my website at www.notsonblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them, The Swinger Manifesto. Go get it. And shoot me an email at swingapodcast@gmail.com. That's swingapodcast@gmail.com. And shoot me with any questions and or concerns that you may have. And on that note, until next time, peace.